My name's Danielle. I'm from California, and I first learned about Global in Hawaii, and I'm so glad I did because travel is really expensive, and I've taken so many trips that I never would have done if I had to pay what it really costs. I heard about Global through a friend in Hawaii, and I joined 7 years ago in 2016. I've used it every single year. My experience has been amazing. My family has come with me on a lot of trips. I've been able to spend some quality time, been able to give people vacations. I've looked at many different things in the travel industry, and this is the first thing that really stood out to me. For me, Global was the best option as far as booking travel because retail is so expensive. Each week is going to set you back at least $1,700, and that's for $200 plus taxes. You're not staying in a very nice place. Timeshare are great for some people, but for me, it was just too expensive. And I didn't want to get locked into having to use it every year. After living in Hawaii for 7 years and having a lot of people come to visit, people are spending $3,000 to $5,000 a week. When it's $3,000 to $5,000 to book a vacation, it's hard to click the button and say, let's do it. When it's $379 a week, you're gonna go. This year, I'm doing 2 weeks in Maui and then a week at the Hilton in Sedona. So I'm feeling like I'm getting a lot of value out of it, and I would have never booked those trips. I love Global because it's affordable. There's no annual dues if you're not using it. The condo inventory is really, really nice. And when I go on my vacations, it's a weekly rate that's inclusive of everything. The value that you get each year is enough to where the break even is 2 years on the initial investment. And the rest of the time you're getting, depending on your membership, a $5,000 to $15,000 vacation value each and every year. You can pass it down to your family and give them an asset, but not a liability. When I first looked at Global, it almost seemed too good to be true. You can have multiple weeks under one account, and you're not paying maintenance fees on each week. Before I found out about Global, I did a 15-month trip by myself around the world to 19 countries. It really changed the way I see the world and life. I stayed in hostels. Hostels are $50 a night. Now, with Global, for the same price, I'm able to stay in a beautiful condo with pools and kitchens and living rooms and washer dryers. My favorite feature is the condo feature. I have 8-star credits. You can use them differently every year. Sometimes I do 2 bedrooms. The expressways are really fun. For the last minute, I feel like I'm getting a really good deal because there's a lot of 2 bedrooms on there. The funnest part about Global for me is when I go on and look at the condo inventory, there's always multiple condo units in the location I want to go. I have so much fun looking up the retail value and finding out which one's the most expensive because either way, I'm paying the same price. The hotel feature is really exciting because I like to be in really downtown central locations. Chicago, New York, San Francisco, they're really, really expensive, but the discounts are amazing and I'm able to stay right in the heart of the cities. I'm actually in Reno right now, and I couldn't believe 4 nights, it's hot August night, so it's a peak season week. 4 nights here, it was $500 off, so it was 50% off. The hotel feature is great because I can book just a few nights if I want, and then I can also book really last minute. So sometimes I'll be standing in the lobby booking for that night. The discounts on this trip is 50%. So I've found it's about 30 to 70% off. And I love the feature that you can click biggest savings because you can find some really nice resorts at some really amazing prices. And it's always what they show you is taxes included. What I really love about Global and why it touched my heart is I've inspired my family to travel, and I've given them a tool with Global to be able to book affordable vacations. My dad's on a fixed income, so every year I let him book one really nice trip, and he usually likes to go snowboarding, and it's really brought us together as a family. We did the snowboarding trip. It was $379 a week. Me and my dad walked with our snowboards from the resort across the street to Heavenly, so it was really, really special, and he still talks about it. How do people afford to vacation without Global? I stayed in hostels before Global. So if I could tell you one thing, your money could not go further. You rent a week of vacation, it's at least $1,800 for a low-end room. With Global, for $379 a week, you're staying in high-end condos in the best locations with a kitchen and a living room and a washer dryer It could not be a better return on investment. If it wasn't for my global membership, I would not be able to take the highest quality vacations that I'm taking currently, and I couldn't recommend it more to my friends and family.